Today, we're going to look at how to import data into your new Dynamics 365 sales. I'm currently in a demo environment looking at my active accounts. I already have some sample data in here, but now it's time to get my own data, my own customers, into the system and set everything up. If I go to Accounts, you'll see the default view with columns representing different fields. This is what the template we're about to download is based on. I could also switch to All Accounts, which looks slightly different, but for now, the My Accounts view works fine. To start, I'll go to Excel Templates, then Download Template. This is the first method of downloading a template. There's another method I'll show you later with different options. For now, because I'm already in active accounts, the entity is set to Accounts. If I wanted to, I could change it from Accounts to Contacts. When importing, we recommend you start with Accounts first, then Contacts second. Accounts are the companies, and Contacts are the people at those companies. That's what we'll focus on in this video. The template will include the fields shown in your current view. If you want to change which fields are included, just click Edit Columns. You can add or remove fields, for example, if you don't plan to include address information. You can unselect it. Now let's download the template. One drawback of this method is that sample data from the system is already in the template. Notice that it starts at column D. That's because there are hidden columns at the beginning. If I unhide them, you'll see they contain the record ID, the unique identifier the system uses to know exactly which records these are. If you change the data but leave these IDs, Dynamics will treat it as an update to those records. But if you want to import brand new records like I do, you should clear those out. If your system is completely blank, you won't see anything there, which makes it easier. I'll go ahead and clear everything and then paste in my own spreadsheet data. Here's the prepared file. It doesn't have a lot of information, but it's enough to get us started. A few best practices before you import. First, make sure phone numbers are consistently formatted. Don't mix styles, like some with dashes, some with parentheses, or some without area codes. Consistency helps prevent errors. Second, scrub your data for duplicates. For example, check for duplicate account names or phone numbers. You can also set up duplicate detection rules in Dynamics. By default, there are rules for account name, email address, and phone number. You can keep or remove rules depending on your needs. Third, avoid entering data your team doesn't need. For example, if no one needs the city field, just leave it blank. Only include information that's essential, like account name, phone number, primary contact, or fax number. Finally, don't import record types you don't need yet. We recommend starting with Accounts and Contacts only. Avoid old, stale opportunities or outdated leads. Start simple and add more later as your team gets comfortable. Now that my template is ready, I'll save it. You can save it as Excel, Excel6, XML, or CSV. If you're updating existing records, use Excel, Excel6. If you're importing brand new data, XML is safer because it's less prone to errors. I'll save mine as Excel. Back in Dynamics, I'll click the three-dot menu, then Import from Excel. I'll select my file. I can also set the default record owner. I'll leave it as System Administrator and click Next. Here, I can apply duplicate detection rules. I'll leave duplicates not allowed. Now I'll click Finish Import and Confirm. Dynamics shows the import progress in a separate window. Large imports can take some time. If there are errors, they'll appear in the Error column. Don't worry, errors are common. Sometimes you'll also see partial failures, which means the account was created, but some details weren't imported. For example, in an earlier import, I got an error because the primary contact didn't exist yet. The system shows which row caused the error, so you can fix it and try again. In this case, my import succeeded. I can view the successful records and even click into one to see the details. Once accounts are in, the next step is to import contacts. The process is identical. Go to Contacts through Excel Templates, More Download Template, fill in your spreadsheet, and import it the same way. And that's it! Thank you for watching, and until next time.